Hello, let's do Wordle number 515, and for the wizard theme, Cablewire suggested mouse and magic for the Sorcerer's Apprentice part of Fantasia, which I thought was a great idea. Alrighty, so we have an A in place and there's an E somewhere. We could start with EA, but I think more likely the E is going to go in the fourth slot. So let's do a test there. What would be a good word there? I don't know if laner is a word or faker. Maybe faker. It doesn't really use very common letters, does it? Paler? Let's try paler. We get the L and the R. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so it does end in ER, so we're AER. So I don't necessarily want to fall straight into a trap here. So let's think about, let's see, it could be waker. It could be faker. It could be baker. So K is going to be in the third slot in a lot of cases. It could also be an N probably, or a V. Actually, a waiver could work for V for sure. So let's get a V, a K, maybe a D, maybe an N. Obviously I can't get all of these letters. How do I get at least 3 of these? I'd like to get a W as well. I think starting with W is going to be common. So what do we actually want to test here? Or what do we want to use here? One thing I thought of is known, which does repeat the N, but it gets me the K, N, and W. There must be something better though. There's drown, it doesn't get the N. I mean, if I'm going to use an R, that's the same as just doubling up the N, and known gets the K. So let's actually go with known, and let's see what happens there. Alright, so it is K in the middle. It's not waken. Or sorry, it's not waker. It could be faker or baker. Taker. So faker, baker, taker. Whoops. I think that might be it. Let's get... Ideally, I would get all 3 of these letters in a word. I mean, I could do table, but that misses the F. So if I do table and there isn't a T or B, I just basically have to go with faker, which is a little bit scary because I'm not 100% confident that it's only faker, baker, and taker, although it seems like it would be. I don't think eker is a word, EA. I'm looking at repeating. Raker, would raker be a word? Someone who rakes? I mean, it seems like it could be. In which case, I really would want to use all 3 of these or start with R. Let me just look through the rest of the letters. Daker, no. Haker, no. Jaker, no. I really think it's these and maybe starting with R. So, what do we want to do then? If only rabbit had 1 B in it. I need to use 3 of these letters, and if I use the R, it needs to start with R. It's a tall order, isn't it? Robot would work. Let's do robot. It's baker. Nice. Okay, avoided the trap. I'm glad I tested for raker, even though I don't even know if that's if that's accepted by Wordle. I guess I can find out. But yeah, how'd you do today? It's the AER trap. That's a really nasty one. I remember we had pairer a while ago, and that was like 48% failure rate for pairer, and that was the AER trap. So hope you did better than that. I am expecting a lot of hard mode casualties today, though. Unless you know, getting the B and the K, not necessarily going to be your first instinct. So yeah, how'd you do? Definitely a tough word. And for tomorrow, the theme is suggested by Roro the Party Bro. Love that name. The suggestion is fast food places. So 2 words related to some kind of fast food related thing. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then leave a like and subscribe.